Thank you so much.
Let's talk about the refinery working. What's your take on it? Are we expecting that the price of fuel will come down?
The price of fuel, if it works, yeah, I think there should be a competition sort of between federal and Dangote's, refinery or pump price. Pump price will change because the refinery are now too federal and individual owned. And if Dangote sells lower than what the federal is selling, I mean the barrel, because you know say it's producing crude, or if he's selling to Nigeria at lower price, lowest price, lower than what we are selling, I think that will bring the pump price down. But what I'm seeing it here is that I don't see it coming because Dangote has not finished scrambling from where the crude will be coming. Is he going to be importing outside? It's a refinery. It's not exploration company. It's not going for scrambling for crude oil without paying federal government, the owner of the land, without paying the community where the crude oil, should be extracted from their land. I don't know whether I understand where I'm going. So you cannot just start producing without at least knowing from the source where the crude will be coming, the people there. I didn't understand. Production is it. There should be land. Good, land is there. Then crude oil is it. There should be a particular place where those crude should be what? Drilled. I don't know what I understand. We don't know whether it's going all over Nigeria, scrambling as Shell, Essos, and all those mobile, we are doing in the 80s, 90s, 70s. So how is he going to manage to get crude? That's a question that I'm asking, because if his guy Dangote is going to import crude from outside, I don't think our pump price will change. It is going to be remaining there.
Dangote Refinery in Lagos, is he well positioned?
Dangote Refinery in the Lagos state, I think beats 45% well positioned. If you ask me, it should be in the southern Nigeria, south area like Akwa Ibom, area like River State, Imo, Abia. Are you listening to me? Cross River, Delta State. These are where you can at least be scrambling for crude. I didn't understand. Extracting crude from that side. Lagos State, I don't think they have oil here. It is only Ondo State, and there's much argument about Ondo's crude. That Ondo crude is at least 85% sulfur. I didn't understand. 85% sulfur. So to get that crude, that material, I think maybe he has perfected the plan to do that. If you ask me, I would say Dangote has perfected the plan for crude scrambling. How he's going to get the crude. Crude is the raw material here. I think understand. That place is just refinery. I think understand.
Let's talk about Kano, the Supreme Court decision. We saw that what you said yesterday
played out.
Yeah.
It worked because I told you, people body's language has been, thoroughly understood by the judges. If you ask me, that's one factor that played important role yesterday, because the judges know actually that the Kano indigenes are not smiling. These people you call Kano indigenes are poorly educated youths who did not have any foreknowledge about the Western education. It's only Islam, Arabic, religion. So they actually know that if they mess up, none of them will live alive out of that court. They will never go home alive. So that's why they at least administer the right judgment.
The right judgment.
Right judgment to the people, to the right persons. At least that's governor of Kano State under Kwankwaso. He won. At appeal court, he won. The document used to read the judgment was wrong one. So that's why the judges, they lambasted the appeal court on their role in Kano State governor appeal judgment. Do you understand? So then you think about other states like Abia State. I said it yesterday. If APC ventures topple Alexos Oti, what is happening in Imo State, in Igbo land, will be tripled. War will start there.
The Supreme Court,
If they mess up, if they mess up, had it been that they messed up in Abia State, oh my God, they will see war. I didn't understand. The Lagos State government governor own. I told you that Lagos government governor electoral tribunal or whatever is my and the Agidi for Sanwo-Olu because his master is the so-called president of Nigeria. So that one, that's me chingom, that's me this thing. You just carry your power, go, your mandate go. Sanwo-Olu is there. I didn't understand. Then the one that surprised me, that amazed me, is Plateau, like I said, because I told you that they're going to topple the guy. But to say PDP governor, they affirmed his victory. Then and the rest of them, everything just went on expected because the judges they have heard from international communities, from Nigerians, their evil deed, their cheat, they excreted what, the ferocious cheat during presidential election judgment against Obi and Atiku. What they did is a sin, thorough sin, the malevolent sin against humanity. These judges, they are not being truthful again. They are not standing for justice again. I think all of them had read handwritings on the wall. That's why they did the needful yesterday. Yeah, the needful was done. Failure to do that, the aftermath would have been so.
Commended the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court that they did well.
They did well.
Yes.
And they're expecting them to do more reforms.
Yeah, more reforms. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this corruption fight. Some people are coming out to say that Tinubu is trying this corruption fight.
No, Tinubu is a fantastically corrupt man, and if you want to catch a thief, it's it is a thief that you can use to catch a rogue. So Tinubu is an institution of corruption in Nigeria. So I don't think Betta Edu was supposed to do what she did. You see what? It was a bad advice from bad friends. It was a bad advice from bad colleagues. I didn't understand. They all became partner in crime to move that money. And now the key suspect, which is Betta Edu, is in nets. Even he's opening up to some extent that the chief of staff, Bajabia Miller, he fingered him. So they just lured her into doing that. That woman isn't a politician. The woman is just a civil servant. That's why she just ran into their net, waiting net.
The Dangote Refinery, I think it's a win-win for the political class, not for the.
It's a win
for the political class, not for the average Nigerians, because it will not, in any direct way, reduce the price of PMS. Because the refinery in question does not belong to the Nigerian government.
Well, we have shares.
We have fear. We have Nigerian government has a minor share, and then Dangote told the then President Muhammadu Buhari, that the amount he will refine crude oil globally is still the same amount he will refine the price to the Nigerian state. So how would be both of these refinery, would it bring down the price of PMS? No. The only when the price of PMS could be reduced, it's when the Nigerian state has its own refinery. That is only when the price of food oil will be. And this is a government that is trying to fight monopoly. You are still giving license to one man to dictate our economy. 80%. No.
They are still constructing that.
Yes, constructing. Why?
Don't just say stop.
Nobody is saying you should stop. Let the Nigerian state, let the Nigerian government also make sure that our own refinery to kickstart working. Let it start working so that there will be competition. You cannot just hand over a fragile economy in the hands of the private sector. Our economy is so fragile, so the man can easily kick our economy to take what to do with the economy.
No, government can regulate.
See, government can regulate. See, you can only regulate in what anything you feel there will be you can create an alternative to it. But if the alternative Can you regulate such person? Is
Are you saying there's no alternative to having refineries?
let the government fix the refinery first and then regulate him. That is, there is an option B on ground. For you to regulate someone, you must have plan B. Now you've what automatically handed over our economy to Dangote.
No, we have refinery Port Harcourt.
Is it working? See, it is not we have refinery. Is our refinery working? That is the question. Measures don't need to be put in place. How many years will measures be put in place for the refinery to start working? Yesterday, the president approved 636 billion given to third fund universities and polytechnic. The same money now will be shared among cronies of that sector.
The academic sector.
Yes, because this money were meant to renovate institution, to build edifice, good structures in our tertiary institution. But see, my brother and I lie, nothing will be done. Some persons, Minister of Education, would have his own cut out of that money. We have the PAMSEC, Ministry of Education too, will now look to acquire a house in London.
With the money.
That is now. The president have given their own sector part of the national cake. That is what I'm saying. It's an avenue for them to start purchasing new houses abroad. And now you've done out such amount of money. Nobody would carry out underground survey if fully this money has been utilized judicially. Because even the person in the end of affair, they are both of feathers flock together.
Okay, let's talk about the Supreme Court decision yesterday. Status quo remains in Kano, Plateau, as some other states.
It will always remain like I told you. I said they dare not.
No, it's not about dare not.
Yeah, forget. See. Yeah, this year's slogan, no give for anybody. That slogan has worked in our political space. No give for anybody. Like the people of Plateau, Kano, Zamfara, no give for our judiciary. These people went a day before ahead before Supreme Court verdict to protest. That see, there should not be any upset in that state. That this is the person we give our mandate. You cannot, because of you are a judge. You want week of 2000. That's
wisdom.
Which stupid wisdom? Corrupt wisdom. Wisdom to collect bribe.
I expected that Kano will remain intact.
I see.
Because of the Kwankwasia movement.
I expected. I told you what I said yesterday. I did not see upset in any state because the people were on ground that you dare not. This is the man we gave our mandate. You cannot, because of one stupid technicality, rule against it.
I wish Nigeria should learn from Kano residents.
Not Kano residents. The people should learn from Plateau residents. Women between the age range of 50 years to 70 years trip out to the streets naked, chanting, "It is our governor. It is our governor." This man is the man they voted for. That alone will send signals. People say the judiciary don't give verdict based on sentiment. But yesterday,
public outcry,
emotions, sentiment, public outcry paved way for those governments empty their seats.
Okay, they were looking at what people were.
Forget Nigeria. You know what it means. For people to come out and say like this time nobody will sit, nobody will occupy the seat if this man, if the incumbent is this side. So why did you?
So you're telling me that they didn't follow the rule of law.
You said what?
They didn't follow the rule of law. They're looking at what the people will say to give their judgment.
You said what?
Are you saying that they didn't follow the rule of law to give their judgment, or they are afraid of what people will say?
At times, these men don't follow the rule of law because what do people will say? People, you know what people say now? You know what slogan for this year? No grief for anybody.
Okay.
Who is the chief judge? that the people went out. See, we're supposed to know what kind of people in whom they have given the mandate to. These people said this is the man we give our mandate to. You cannot truncate that mandate.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.